Hey YouTube, this is Chris again with another one of Tim and Chris's how-to videos. So in this video I'm going to show you how to make this photograph of half man, I guess, and half skull here. I'll be using Photoshop CS6. I'm going to show you how to do this right now, so let's get started. So here we are in Photoshop CS6, and here we have the image of the Battlefield 3 guy, and we have a skull that we just taken off the internet here for this tutorial. So the first thing we need to do is take out the background from the skull and these little white spots here. So we need to go to our Magic Eraser tool, right click, and click on Magic Eraser tool. And we're just going to take these white spots out. Oops. And these little spots on the side here, what we're going to do is I'm going to go Control. I'm going to tap the plus key a couple of times and make it larger. I believe in a Mac it's maybe a Command plus key. Make it larger so I can get right in here, get these little bits, and then I'm going to hit the Control and minus key to bring it back to where it was. So now that we've taken the background out, we're going to go to our tool up here, and we're going to drag and drop this into this image, and there's our skull. Now I need to resize this to match his face, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control T on a PC, Command T I believe on a Mac, and we're just going to resize it. And we're just going to bring it down kind of roughly about how his face is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, make sure that I have this layer selected. I'm going to go over to opacity. I'm going to bring the opacity down so I can see his face. Also I can see where I need to be. So main thing what we want to do is make sure that the mouth, eyes, and nose line up together. We're just going to do that best we can here. I'm not going to get it perfect just for the video, but I'm going to get as close to it as I can. So we're just going to nudge this around, move it around, make sure that it's all good to go. Make sure his chin. Bring this in a little bit. About right there. And bring this over about there. Now we want to make sure that the mouth is aligned with where the teeth should be. So I'm going to see, bring the opacity, maybe bring it down just a hair. About right there. Let's give that a go. So now we're going to bring the opacity all the way up. And we're going to go up here to layer. Oop, I need to choose the layer. Oh, I need to. There we go. Layer and layer mask, and we're going to hide all. Now, once we've chosen the hide all, your foreground and your background color, you're going to want white, and your background color you're going to want black. So what we do now is we'll go to our brush tool here, and what I choose, the hardness I'm going to take to 0. I usually choose this first brush here, and the size I'm going to choose about 20. That looks good. Now I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here, and I'm just going to go Control and plus on the keyboard. Zoom in a little bit. I'm going to leave the chin strap so it can go around both his face and the skull. And then all I'm doing with the white foreground chosen and this layer mask here chosen, I'm just going to kind of cut it in half. I'm going to start down here at the chin, and you just click and hold, and it'll bring out that skull. Then I'll come up on this side, and I'll just kind of do half. I'll go up and around, and then we'll just fill it all in here. And then we can do some touch-ups later if we want to. Just keep going around. We can see right here at the bottom, there's a little bit of his chin still showing. So what we can do is we can click on this layer right here, and go Control T, and we just bring it down just a hair. There we go. So pretty much that's the gist of it. And if you want to bring some more out, excuse me, take some of this away. Make sure you're on the layer mask. Bring the background color in, and you can bring some more in if you'd like by just painting over it. Or we could take some more out, which I'm going to do right now. Take some right there. A little bit more here. Now one thing I like to do is, let me clean this up just a bit more. I'm just going to beef this up just a little bit by going clicking on where it says normal, and I'm going to choose light linear, and you can see that how that brings that out a little bit more. You can see this is kind of cartoony anyway, so it makes it a little more cartoony. You can choose different options. Now what I'm going to do here, you're going to see this move, and I'm just going to use my scroll wheel on my mouse, and you can see the different changes that it can make. Actually, let me make that a little bigger so you can see. You can see the different changes that you can do, so you pick what you like as far as what you're going for. But I like on this one the linear light. And I think that looks pretty good. And that's how you merge these images together. Well, I hope this video has helped you. Please like this video, please subscribe, and comment if you like. Thanks for watching.